Tetris, the video game you owe your life to. Classic is the word that comes to mind when you think of Tetris. I mean, you got classical music, you got classical cars, and when it comes to video games, Tetris is the classical video game. I'll tell you why. Most video games in the Video Game Hall of Fame, they were great, they were revolutionary, they were cornerstones. But you go back and you play them today and they're horrible because they've been improved upon, they've been made better than what they were. Why would you play Ocarina of Time when you could play Skyrim? But Tetris is classic. In another 1,000 years' time, smart people will get out the little Tetris machine and go, oh, this is what they used to play in antiquity, look how brilliant the game is. It's classic. It's as fun today as it was when it was first released. Tetris was created in the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union by a guy called Alexei Padriknov in 1984. Now Tetris is a hybrid of two words, one being tetra, the Greek prefix for four, and the other being tennis, Alexei's favorite game. Now Tetris in one form or another has been played since antiquity. You have tetramenone, which is a polymonone. Another example of a polymonone is a domino. Now this is a fairly popular game to this day. Now Game Informer has rated Tetris as the third greatest game out of 200. IGN has rated the game the second greatest game of all time. And Electronic Gaming Monthly has rated it the greatest game of all time. In 2007, Game FAQ has rated this the most popular character, the L block. Tetris also holds the Guinness Book World Record for the most ported game with 65 plus ports on different platforms and consoles. Now Tetris's impact on the puzzle gaming world is undeniable. Games such as Bejeweled or Candy Crush Saga, Dr. Mario, they all owe their existence to Tetris. But speaking of owing your existence to Tetris, this game was developed in the Soviet Union. Now I know some of you out there might be thinking, oh, Mikhail Gorbachev and Ronald Reagan and the Berlin Wall. No. The reason you're alive today, the reason that nuclear war didn't happen and self-assured destruction didn't go on was because people wanted to play Tetris. Tetris is that link between two diametrically opposed systems that made everybody think, you know what, we can just get along. And I just want that straight 4 block to go in there and, you know, get in there and world peace. Now, if you want to talk best-selling, Tetris on the Game Boy sold 35 million copies. It's one of the reasons that the Game Boy was a success in the first place. It was the first casual game, the first truly casual game. It doesn't matter if you're 4 or 94, Tetris still has an appeal. Across all the platforms, it sold 143 million units, and if you include paid mobile downloads, you're looking at more like 445 million units sold. And that doesn't even include free to play. If you're not a gamer and you've somehow stumbled across this video and you haven't played Tetris, cut me off. I'm worthless, I'm useless. Go and download the app and play the game. And I know what you're thinking, like, yeah, I'm pumping up this game. I played the game back on the original Game Boy, and I recently downloaded it on this thing. I've lost nights of sleep playing this game. It is a classic. And don't just play it because it's fun and it's addictive. A University of California study suggests moderate gameplay boosts critical thinking, reasoning, language and processing, and increases cerebral cortex thickness. The game actually makes your brain bigger. A 2009 Oxford University research group suggests it can reduce the number of flashbacks for people suffering from post-traumatic distress disorder. Professors from Plymouth University suggest it could aid people quitting smoking and drinking and aid weight loss. Alright, so forget about the university studies because I think most games make you think and therefore it's good exercise for your brain. And yes, I may have gone a little bit overboard in saying that you owe your life to Tetris, but if there was a list of video games that have quite possibly saved the world, it's Tetris. And if you don't agree with me, leave it in the comments below and we'll be on like Donkey Kong. And with that, we place Tetris in its rightful place in the Video Game Hall of Fame. Thanks for watching. If you have a video game you would like to see in the Video Game Hall of Fame, please leave it in the comments below. Remember, caring is sharing, so like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, remember, in Soviet Union, video game play you.